Hello, welcome back to another Friday, last of January, that went fast, and another edition of our Heartland Journals 3 in 3 from snowy Nashville, where I run down the 3 stories of the week the mainstream media either forgot to tell you or just plain ignored, in about 3 minutes, or as fast as I can. Let's go. Number 1. Tell me in the comments section if you heard this on the evening news. Federal agents arrested 3 Minnesota protesters who took part in a demonstration inside a church against the pastor they say has a leadership role with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, the federal agency carrying out aggressive raids in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. Their names are Nekima Levy Armstrong, Chantel Allen, and William Kelly. Civil rights activists Nekima Levy Armstrong and Chantel Louisa Allen, who helped organize the protest. William Kelly, an anti-ICE activist and Army veteran, was also arrested. Now here's the tricky part. Judges in Minnesota denied motions by the Trump administration to detain the 3 protesters. U.S. District Judge Laura M. Provenzino wrote in her order for 2 of the protesters, Levy Armstrong and Allen, that Justice Department lawyers failed to demonstrate that a detention hearing is warranted or that detention is otherwise appropriate. William Scott Kelly was separately ordered released by a federal magistrate judge. Also, a federal magistrate judge shut down the Trump administration's attempt to charge former CNN host Don Lemon in connection with the incident. What we have here is a standoff between the Justice Department and Trump's office of the president and lower courts acting as superior to the Article 2 of the U.S. Constitution powers of the president. The founders of America never envisioned the judicial branch to be co-equal, and certainly not ever intended to be superior to the president. Just ask Thomas Jefferson what he thought of his cousin John Marshall. Heck, these lower courts aren't even in the Constitution. They were created by Congress with the passage of the Judiciary Act of 1789. Today, each of the 9 Circuit Court is overseen by one of the 9 Supreme Court justices, and Chief Justice Roberts oversees them all. It's up to him to rein this in, if he wants to. Judges don't rule in a constitutional republic like America is, so how this resolves will determine a lot about the future of the country and power of future presidents to lead. It reminds me of the last line of the Bible's book of perfectly named Judges, 21:25. In those days there was no king in Israel. Everyone did as they saw fit. Number 2, story the big guys won't tell you anywhere else. Want to know why grocery prices are so high and inflation is still above COVID-era levels? Also, why gold is over $5,000 an ounce, in our opinion? On January 22nd, 2026, the U.S. House passed a final batch of spending bills totaling approximately $1.2 trillion to fund the federal government and avert a shutdown. The legislation includes funding for defense, education, and homeland security, with a critical Senate vote needed by January 30th to finalize the package. This follows a series of previous fiscal measures, including a similar $1.2 trillion 2024 funding package and earlier $1.7 trillion legislation. The silver lining, pun intended, in terms of deficit reduction, the final monthly Treasury statement for 2025, ending in September, showed a deficit of roughly $1.8 trillion, as compared to roughly $1.82 trillion for 2024, ever so slight decline. Story number 3. It's my birthday! So I have a gift for you. I wrote this song for you, the Heartland Journal readers and viewers, as a companion for my book, out now, Songs About the Heartland. Allow me to sing it for you.
Cash made Merle in San Quentin, New Year's Day of '59, echoed on the radio and forever in my mind. We buried my old man when I was 6 years old, left me a 3-foot stack of vinyl, a lot of Waylon and some Jones. God took him but didn't leave me all alone. He turned water into wine, I turned whiskey into songs. Too many second chances, too many too far gones. Gave me grace along the way, took my heart and led me home. Don't you see? It's a God thing for me. Now I write songs about the heartland, but my heartland's in Tennessee.
That's all I got for you. I really hope you enjoyed it. For stories like these and more, check out heartlandjournal.com and our Substack. Just give us your email address and we'll deliver to your inbox for free. And be the first to hear future songs and book releases from Heartland Publishing, where patriots go to be heard. Thanks for doing it. Mainstream media won't. See you next week for another Heartland Journals 3 in a little more than 3. Glory to God.